Thank you for that kind introduction. And oh my goodness, why do I have to follow you? That was really good. And we actually do like each other. There's not like a issue here. Not like competition. Anyway, so yes, just like Sister said, I grew up in a really big family. And at one point during my consecrated life, my little nephew came up to me who kind of had a little bit of a speech impediment. And he was like, Aunt Oy. And I was like, yeah. He goes, are you married with God? And I'm like, well, I mean, yes. Well, how did it happen? Did you go up to him or did he come down to you? And I was like, how do I answer this? And I was like, neither. He lives in my heart. Oh, he says. Then he comes back again. Aunt Oy. Yes, John. My parents hold each other's hands. Who holds your hand? And I go, God holds my heart. Oh, he says. And he comes back a third time. Now, mind you, now he is 16 and is a high schooler and would not ask these things anymore. But he was a little guy then. And third question he says to me, Aunt Oy. Yes, John. When you got with God, did he make you a mom? Oh, I say. Yes, John, when you marry God, you get to be a mom of everybody. Whoa. Okay, so then my sister comes in. I'm like, Teen, what's up with all these questions from John? What are you guys talking about? She goes, he just thinks you're really fun, so he wants to know where your kids are so he can hang out with them. So I gave my sister the phone number of the Oakland Catholic girls, so they got a bunch of babysitters. You know what I mean? But I am a consecrated woman, as they said, in an organization of Totus Tuish, which is a secular institute. So it's a manner of evangelical consecration. It's vowed, and it's organized living in the world. So I don't have a holy garb, not because I'm trying to be silly, but because it's a hidden form of living the gospel in the secular world. So it's to make that relationship that I have with Christ, that's spousal, super accessible and real. And in a way that maybe wouldn't show up, just like Andrea said, might not show up if I was only in a corporate apostolate. Usually, our beautiful religious are organized to a specific charismatic expression of their spirituality. Franciscans serve the poor. Sisters of Life, from conception to natural death, preserve life. For us, our mission is to live consecrated life in the world. So a consecrated woman in our institute would retain her employment. So that then you become what Sister Mary Todd said as well, is a new form of being impregnated with the gospel in the place where God places you. I think I had an argument, though, with Jesus a couple of days ago here because I see how absolutely gorgeous, phenomenal, and super beautiful. It was like the prom of religious sisters. And I was like, oh, Jesus is just going to be looking at them because they look so fabulous. I don't have a habit, Lord, and I have to think about what I have to wear every day. Wow. So I was really upset. As I was sitting there very emo, because the Irish get emo too. You get dramatic, I get emo. So I was sitting there emoing out, and he's like, well, yes, they are gorgeous, and I do look at them. And I'm like, he goes, but you have my body. I am your habit. Okay. So I got like a little mushy. I think the other thing that has brought a great deal of personal fulfillment in my life for me is my relationship with Our Lady of Guadalupe. I trembled a lot sometimes. My mom is a good mom, but she had a lot of kids. And so as the oldest, I always felt kind of responsible and unseen. But getting close to her, she helped me become the woman I want to be. And she helps me all the time. And it wasn't like a one-time thing and then I could receive Christ's spousal love. It's like a continual thing. Like she moves into places where I feel inadequate, and then I can receive his love. So I just encourage all of you, regardless of the state in life that you're called to, let Mary mother you up so that you can become the woman you want to be, so that you can be loved up and give and receive all that super love Sister Mary Todd was talking about.